Have you or a loved one recently been in the hospital and now everyone's asking you if you're going to rehab? And honestly, that decision can feel overwhelming at the time because on one hand, you want to recover safely, but on the other hand, many people are worried about losing their independence, being away from home longer, or ending up in an environment that doesn't feel right for them. So here's the truth. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. For some people, a short-term rehab facility can be extremely helpful after hospitalization, surgery, illness, or injury. But for others, it might not actually be the best fit. And this is where things get important. One of the biggest concerns people have with rehab facilities is infection risk. When you're in a shared healthcare setting, there can be increased exposure to infections like MRSA or C. diff, especially if your immune system is already weakened after a hospital stay. Some people also feel frustrated because the care can sometimes feel less individualized, depending on staffing levels, scheduling, or the number of patients being treated at once. And in some cases, staying away from home too long can actually delay someone mentally and emotionally from regaining confidence and normal routines. But rehab facilities absolutely have benefits too. For the right person, they can provide an important bridge between the hospital and home. You might have access to daily physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, nursing care, and 24-hour medical supervision. And if someone is not safe walking alone, transferring safely, managing medications, or getting to the bathroom independently, rehab might temporarily be the safest option. So what's the real question? The real question is not, should everyone go to rehab? The real question is, what environment gives you the highest chance of recovering safely and regaining your independence? Because recovery isn't just about surviving the hospital stay, it's about what happens after. Can you safely get out of bed? Can you walk confidently? Can you get on and off the toilet safely? Can you manage stairs? Do you have family support at home? Are you strong enough to avoid a fall during recovery? These are the things that truly matter. And sometimes the best option might actually be home with the right support system. For some people, home health physical therapy followed by outpatient physical therapy can be a safer, more comfortable, and more personalized path to recovery, especially when the goal is not just basic function, but truly rebuilding strength, balance, endurance, and confidence again. This is something I see all the time as a physical therapist. People leave the hospital medically stable, but physically fragile. They've lost strength, their balance declines, their walking confidence drops, and even 1 week of reduced movement can create significant weakness. That's why having a structured recovery plan matters so much. Not guesswork, not waiting until another setback happens, a real plan. At Treasure Coast Physical Therapy and Fitness, we help people bridge the gap between hospitalization and independence with personalized recovery strategies focused on mobility, strength, balance, safety, and long-term durability. So if you or someone you love is trying to decide between rehab, home therapy, or outpatient therapy, and you just want honest guidance about the safest and smartest next step, reach out to us. We'd be happy to help guide you through it. Call 772-485-9447 to schedule a free discovery visit. Because the goal isn't just getting discharged, the goal is getting your life back.